Right, guys, no smoking, obviously. Smoking's bad for the health, but when you're with Mr. Janak Dokia, he doesn't really care. So, we're going to be talking about Mr. Dokia on what is money, which I think is absolutely ridiculous, because surely money makes the world go round. But if we all didn't have money, you're going to hear it in a minute, we'd all live a better life, apparently. So, here we go. Explain this.
What is money, mate? Who came along and said,
Right.
oh, look at this, it's money. Now, in order for you to get something off me, you have to give me your money. Right? Where did all that come from? What if we had no money? Money makes the world go round, but why does it make the world go round? It creates greed, people being selfish, and people literally, like, killing other people for it. Why? Why do we need money to have a happy life? You don't need money.
So, okay.
Look at the tribes in Africa, mate. They've got no money.
Why do you... He refers to tribes in Africa every time, but he's never seen a tribe in Africa?
I watch documentaries, George, alright?
Right, okay, watch his documentary. So, if we didn't have any money, who would decide where people live?
Who is there to decide, mate? Why would you want to decide?
Oh, so we've got to fight for it?
No, you don't need to fight for it. Why would you need to fight for it? Everyone will be in the same boat.
But some people are out there without homes.
Yeah, so you do what you can to make your own home, and you help each other out.
But then
It's a
people
two-way
would be
street.
selfish, wouldn't they? And they
Exactly, because that's when it comes down to money. As soon as money enters the question,
No.
it's all like selfish. I want more than you. Why? Why can't we just live in equality?
So, okay, you lived in a flat and I lived in a mansion, and then you came over with loads of people saying, oh, they're homeless, and I said, no, I don't want them living with me because I just didn't get on with them. Is that selfish?
Yeah. Because you're putting yourself before other
But
people's
I
needs,
found-
not other
but
people's wants.
I found the
what they
mansion
need.
first. I found the mansion first.
Yeah, but how did that mansion come to be? Because of money. If you didn't have money, you wouldn't have a mansion. You wouldn't have found 20 labourers to build you a mansion. You offered them money for that mansion. But if money wasn't the problem, you wouldn't be in a mansion. We'd all have a house the same size. We'd help each other to better ourselves. It's all about communism. That's right, isn't it?
No idea.
Yeah, communism is when everyone works together to achieve the best they can achieve. And why does it have to all boil down to capitalism? Oh, I'm better than you. Why? No, you're not better than me, mate. Because you have like 20 quid more. You think like you can stand all over me? No.
Okay, are there any individuals out there with a lot of money that you just don't like?
John West.
Right, every video we've almost got John West
Right,
mentioned.
Here's one, right? Richard Branson.
I thought you loved
Right.
him. You
I
always
do,
go on
I
about how
know,
much
I
you love
do,
him.
But listen to me.
Right.
Right. He's like a self-made millionaire, billionaire, very rich either way, right?
Yeah.
And apparently he does a lot of stuff for charity, right? And he donates a lot of money.
Yeah.
But even still, people in like Africa and stuff,
Yeah.
they're still dying.
Well,
Why not?
he's not just gonna save the. He's not like Jesus, mate.
Well, why can't he be like Jesus?
It's Richard Branson.
Yeah, exactly. Why can't he lower his status even more? Why can't he live in a house like me and you? That will save like hundreds of people, mate. It's
What,
selfish. It's still
how is he going to
selfish.
save? How's he going to save them? They're
By
not
giving
dying.
his money to help donate food and basic needs.
But he probably ends up giving a couple of million as it is
Yeah,
for
what's
charity.
a couple of million? No, he could give another couple of million. Still wouldn't affect him, but he does.
But then you'd say he could give another couple million after that couple of
Why do you
million.
keep going until we're all living in equality?
Why doesn't he keep going until he just literally runs like third world countries?
Yeah. Why can't he live the same way that we're all living? All right, yeah, he's made his million, but what's money, mate? Money can't buy happiness.
So, okay, he's just made this aircraft which can fly in space and you like float around because there's no gravity.
Why would you want to do that? Hey?
Who the hell would not want to do that? You would never want to go into space.
If you had no idea what space or anything was,
But we
you
do.
wouldn't- yeah.
We do know what space is.
because we're overindulging ourselves into in unnecessary shit. That's what we're doing. We're just being greedy and wanting more and more and more. Fuck money, right? Screw like petrol and shit. See, so look at petrol, mate. Everyone's fighting over petrol and shit because of money. What is money? It's a bit of paper
Right.
with like someone's face on it.
in front of us there is a petrol garage. You can see the lights. Janak, you're going to take my car to the petrol garage, fill it up, go up to till and say I'm not paying.
Yeah, because you won't need a car.
What?
Why would you need a car?
Why do I need a car? Okay. Well, how would I
to
get
and from work?
No,
Why do
where
you
else?
need work?
What about travel?
Where do you need to travel to?
What if I want to see someone?
Walk.
Just
If-
walk.
If there weren't cars.
But what's more
Yeah,
convenient?
if there weren't any cars, you wouldn't know anyone far away that you'd need to walk to. Everyone you'd know would be within a close proximity.
So everyone around me, because I'm not allowed to spend any money on petrol,
You
I'm
haven't
not
got
allowed
any
a
money,
car.
money doesn't exist.
Right.
And
Okay.
therefore, cars don't exist.
So-
you're stripped down to the bare necessities of life. You have
Bare
You
necessities.
eat what you can eat, your crops and stuff.
Eat
you
crops,
shit,
yeah.
and you sleep. You do what you need to live.
That's such a plain, boring life, though.
You'd be happier.
Why would I be happier? I'm just eating vegetables all day,
'Cause you don't know what you're missing out
sleeping,
on.
and doing nothing.
Because you don't know what you're missing out on. If you don't know what you're missing out on, that's what me saying to you, oh mate, aren't you missing out on skydiving? No, because you've never done it. You don't know what it is.
But
You can't miss out on
Sure-
something you don't know about.
Surely people want to experience new things.
Yeah, but if your imagination didn't branch out that far, it wouldn't matter. Like, if I went up to some tribesmen and I was like, aren't you just missing out on driving a car? He'd be like,
He'd be like, blib, 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 blib.
well, for starters, he wouldn't understand.
Yeah, he
it.
wouldn't go bonjour, mate, would he?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hello, yes, I am missing out on driving a car.
Yeah, exactly. He'll be like, oh, what's a car? He doesn't know what it is, so he's not missing out on it. But then as soon as you put that element into his head, he's like, oh, fuck, I want to drive a car. And then greed starts. It's a snowball effect, mate. Then he'll want a car. Then he'll get a Peugeot 106, and then he'll be like, I want a Bugatti. And then he'll try to get more money, and he'll try to better himself from other people, and then he'll become rich and buy a company like John West, right? And then the people he would have once known, they'll be working for him in shit conditions. Vicious circle. Money is a vicious circle, mate. If it didn't exist, we'd be so much happier, mate. I know it for a fact.
Right, okay, you heard it here first. We will probably do another video on this because there is so much to talk about. But keep them posting. Alright, cheers.